What's up, Voyager Nation, and welcome to today's video and possibly the best background set in all of YouTube finance. Right here. Yeah. Keep the comments coming, guys. I love you guys making fun of me and messing with me. That is always welcomed. If you guys are new to the channel, it would be awesome if you subscribed and join us on the journey of 2021, the year of crypto. It's going to be a fun ride. Please hit the bell for notifications as I pop out random videos. And if you get anything out of this, hit that like button. It means so much to the channel. And of course, the YouTube algorithms are nasty. Okay, so today's video, we have to talk about Bitcoin. We have to, because it's at an all-time high. And I want to talk about two different strategies for people out there, especially people who might be new to this space, okay? So it's important for you guys to leave some comments below to help other new people into the space, guys. You have no idea how important comments are for other people. I used to be that guy a long time ago when I was scrolling through YouTube and trying to study and learn stuff. So please be involved in this one. Okay, so today we're going to talk about two different strategies going forward with Bitcoin. Strategy number one. Let's say you got in at $20,000 at Bitcoin. I'm just going to throw out that number. So over the year, by the end of 2021, we get to around in between 140 and 160,000. Let's just make it 150,000. You're up big, you're doing great, and then the cycle starts over again. What do I mean by that? Well, so far, if you guys know anything, real quick, there is a cycle that is in crypto, specifically Bitcoin. 2013 went up, went down. 2017 went way up, went way down, right? And people are predicting, well, there's going to be the exact same cycle this time. So if you do feel that, you need to be ready and have a strategy, which I'm sure a lot of you do. And a simple strategy I'm taking, and when I say that, I'm saying I am not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment, and this is what I'm doing with my money. But I just want to get the brain spinning and keep researching. Never stop researching your investments, okay? Because things change really fast in this world. So let's say it's up, it's up, it's up. It hits 150, hits 160, and then I start to see a small dip, okay? I'm selling off 20%. I'm taking max gains at the highest peak, 20%, but I'm not selling everything, because what if it dips, goes down 10, 15%, but then shoots right back up? Then you know, okay, I can hold. But let's say after you sell the first 20, it drops another 10 to 20%, and you're starting to see a bad sign there of the cycle all over again. Well, then at that point you sell off another 20%, and if it continues to go down, you sell off another 20, and you see where I'm going, another 20. The last 20% though, you keep, because at this point now you have sold off 80% of huge gains. I'm praying and wishing on you guys. I'm speaking that into life. So you sell off your 80, but guess what? If it really does drop like the other cycles, well, then that 20% is pretty much right back where you started at your $20,000 investment. But then you have all this money on the side to buy back in on a massive dip, right? So for the next cycle. And that is how you successfully make big money in these cycles. And that's if you truly do believe this is another cycle. Because I know a lot of you are probably like, no, but wait. Okay. But scenario number two, did you guys get that? Sell off in 20s to protect yourselves and keep that final 20% long term no matter what. Okay, that's just what I'm possibly doing, right? Giving out some advice. Second scenario is this time around is completely different than 2017, guys. And a lot of people feel this. I can just give you a couple quick examples. Why? One, the pandemic. Pandemic changed everything, sped everything up in many sectors, including crypto as we know that. Wall Street Bets situation totally sped up crypto. So those two events, I could just go on those two events. And that has made it completely different than 2017. Let's throw in Elon Musk. Him, just his name being involved, huge. Michael Saylor having the gigantic Bitcoin conference for corporations with all the huge people in the world listening and their firms. That's big. And I think that's why we're seeing the rise, because it's slowly starting to go up ever since this conference. Coincidence? Okay, so those things right there show me this is different. This is more stability. People are believing in this, but not only just the retail investors. You are starting to have big wigs on Wall Street get involved. And so much so that I even had a friend, guys, this is a great story. One of my best friends is a painter, was painting someone's house. Not kidding. The guy's rich. He was well off, let's say. While he's painting, he heard him on a conference call with the regional team and the national head of the bank. Won't say what bank it is, but guess what the whole conversation was about? The whole conversation was about Bitcoin and how can we get in and how can we do this and how can we change this regulation and how can we get in, right? They were just trying to get into Bitcoin as fast as possible and figure out any loophole to get their money into Bitcoin for their investors. That was pretty awesome. That was a behind the scenes situation. And I know, like, oh, I know someone that heard something. That really was, like, my buddy called me immediately and he said he was just painting and he was listening the whole time. And he just, like, had his music off. Very cool story, right? So it's things like that, like, they're getting in, guys. Behind the scenes, the big firms, the big wigs, the billionaires, they're getting in, but they're trying to keep quiet about it. I just think this cycle is completely different. And you also have, last point, you have Cathie Wood talking about it potentially going up to $500,000. Now, Cathie Wood's not always right, but let's be honest, she's much more qualified and certified than myself and most people in the world. So if you're thinking of this strategy and you're hearing her say that and you're seeing all the other signs I just talked about, well then what is your strategy for that? Because that's a great strategy, guys. That is what we call to the moon, where you're going to make huge, huge gains. But do you stop buying? Well, that's going to be for another video because I'm going to end it there. Those are the two different strategies right now. But for the second strategy, the basic concept, if it goes that well, you're holding. You don't need to sell, because if you're bought in early, you are absolutely crushing. And I hope your life is changing year by year as Bitcoin grows and grows and grows. That scenario is gravy, guys. That's a wonderful scenario. You can keep buying in on the dips, obviously, right? I would never, ever tell you not to do that. But you're good. Game over, right? For most people that got in early, that is a life-changing event just right there on that one play on Bitcoin. So those are the two different strategies. I just wanted to get the wheel spinning, especially with strategy one, because a lot of people do feel that. So down below in the comments, I would love it if you guys feel that this time around is the exact same cycle it's going to happen and it's going to drop all the way back down. Or two, you think this time is completely different. If so, give me your reasons why you think this time is different. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's hit 1,000 people. Let's go. All right, guys, take care.